Hey guys, so for this video I wanted to kind of take the time to introduce myself fully and let you guys kind of know a little bit more about me. I'm sure some of you watching know me, but I think for the majority you probably don't know me too well. So I thought it was a good idea to kind of make this video and help with that. When I was looking online for questions, like a get to know me tag or anything like that, they kind of had some cool questions, but a lot of them left out basic questions. So I'm gonna first introduce myself and kind of give you the basic facts about me, and then I will go in and do, I think it's called the TMI tag. To start off, my name is Laura Lee DiUlio. I am 22 years old and I was born and raised in South Florida. I moved up to Orlando about 2.5 years ago now to pursue my cosmetology career. I attended Paul Mitchell The School Orlando, which I had such a great experience. There are my cats. After I graduated there, about 3 months later, I think it was, I got my cosmetology license. After I graduated and got my cosmetology license, I decided to go to Joe Blasco, which is a makeup school here in Orlando. I did the program that included professional makeup, effects makeup, and prosthetics. And it was about, I think, a 3-month course, and it was also incredible. I had such a great experience. I met so many awesome people and learned great information that I wouldn't have gotten from anywhere else. So with that being said, I have been working in the industry for about 2 years now, maybe a little bit over, kind of freelancing, and then I worked at a blowout bar. Making the decision to follow my passion was probably one of the best decisions I've made in my entire life. I don't regret it at all, and I am super happy with where I am. So another thing that I am passionate about is tattoos. I'm definitely not the most passionate or well-knowledge person about them, but it is something that I definitely love. I just have a strong appreciation for the art. I'm sure if you watched my tattoo video, then you know a little bit more about my tattoos. I will link it down below if you haven't seen that. I definitely want to make more videos on tattoos in the future. I just am not really sure what I want to talk about quite yet. So my boyfriend Matt and I have been dating for 1 year and 5 months now. We met on Tinder. I bashed the app for a while and decided to give it a shot, and the first full day that I was on it is when I met my now boyfriend of almost 1.5 years. We currently live together. We've been living together for about 7 months now. We have 2 cats, which you guys probably just saw run behind me. Our 2 cats are Freddie and Chucky. Freddie I have had for over 2 years now. I got him whenever I first moved to Orlando. And then our other cat is Chucky. He is the little orange one. We got him on our 1 year. And so if you guys can't tell from their names, my boyfriend and I are huge horror fans. I have personally always kind of been into horror. Not like, I know this is probably gonna get some hate from the horror community, but I'm not a huge fan. I have appreciation for the old horror, but I am more so into new horror. I am also a huge fan of like cheesy, really bad horror movies. So I don't know, that's just what I like. So another huge part about me, which I touched on a little in my tattoo video, is that I am straight edge. I've been straight edge pretty much my whole life. And again, if you don't know what that means, it means I don't drink alcohol, smoke, or do drugs. It's just something I've never really had an interest in, and I've seen how it can affect people's lives so negatively. So I've just decided not to partake in those activities. Yes, I am a pretty boring person, but that's how I like to live, and I really wouldn't have it any other way. I have been on and off vegetarian for over 10 years now. When I say on and off, I mean I went through probably like 3-month periods sporadically throughout those 10 years where I thought I needed more protein. It was when I was really big into fitness, so I kind of during those 3 months thought that I needed more protein and decided to go pollo-tarian for those, which means I only eat chicken. But then usually after like a month of eating meat, I'm like, what am I doing? This is so stupid. So yeah, primarily have been vegetarian for 10 years and on and off vegan because my willpower sucks, but I'm working on it. All right, so those were just some like random facts I could compile together. Now I'm gonna go on to the TMI tag. The first question is, what are you wearing? As for makeup though, I am wearing House of Lashes in Iconic. I am wearing Jeffree Star's Androgyny liquid lipstick, and I just got this highlight, which I'm really liking actually. It is Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. My top, not sure where it's from. Question number 2, have you ever been in love? Yes, currently. Question number 3, ever had a terrible breakup? No, I have not. How tall are you? I am 5'7" the last time I checked. How much do you weigh? I have no idea. I don't like to weigh myself. I've never really liked weighing myself. I go more so off of how I feel and how I look. Any tattoos? Yes, of course. I currently only have 10, but if you want to know more about them, shout out to my video again. Any piercings? Currently I only have 2 holes in each ear. I'm not even sure if they're still open or not, and I have had my cartilage pierced, my nostril pierced, and my belly button pierced, but my body kind of all rejected them. My body doesn't do well with piercings, but it's okay because as I've gotten older, I've kind of have moved to like tattoos more, so I wouldn't really have any piercings anyways. OTP. Jim and Pam, come on. Duh. Favorite show? American Horror Story, especially Murder House and Coven, and The Office. Favorite bands? Brand New, Blink-182, and Lydia are my favorite bands. Something you miss. So this is another cool fact, I guess, about me. I have had pretty much every color in the rainbow and natural occurring colors. While I was in hair school for about a year and a half, I had literally every single color. I had red, pink, green, orange, purple, blue, blonde, platinum blonde, and now I'm just back to brown. Favorite song? I don't think I have a favorite song, and even if I tried to figure one out, I probably wouldn't be able to because that's too tough of a decision. How old are you? So I am 22. I will be 23 February 11th. Zodiac sign, that with my birthday being said, that makes me an Aquarius. Quality you look for in a partner. So for me, I really need someone who is loyal, someone who is funny, and I like a little cheese. I like a little cheesy in my partner. Favorite quote. So I am a super cliche, cheesy girl, I guess you could say. I can appreciate a ton of quotes, but one that's always stuck with me and one that I constantly tell myself is that it could be worse, and it goes with pretty much any situation, that anything you're going through right now definitely could be worse. So it's something that's kind of always in the back of my mind when I'm not going through the best of times. So it could be worse is probably a standout one. Favorite actor? Evan Peters. Favorite color? Black. And if you try and tell me it's not a color, you'll be silenced. Loud music or soft? And I will say both. It's situational. If I'm in the mood to relax, it's gonna be soft. If I'm in the mood to get lit, turn up, it's gonna be loud. It's probably like that for everybody. Where do you go when you're sad? And whenever I was going through these questions, I couldn't really think of a particular place I go where I'm sad, but definitely when I'm sad, I overthink everything. So I would say I go deep into my thoughts, which probably isn't the best because I overthink and overanalyze everything. How long does it take you to shower? So if I am not doing anything extra, it takes me 5 to 10 minutes. If I'm washing my hair or shaving, I would say both of those tack on maybe 15 minutes. So depending on how much I have to get done is how long my shower is going to be. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? So to do my makeup, it usually takes around 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what exactly I'm doing. If I'm going somewhere like running errands and I don't need to do a lot, it probably could take me 15 minutes. And if I'm doing my hair, to be honest, I don't really do my hair that much, but the longest I'll spend on my hair is like 30 minutes. Ever been in a physical fight? Definitely not. I'm not a violent or physical person at all. And I always wonder like what would happen if I did get in a fight, how I would react, and if I could like stand up for myself. But yeah, no, never been in a physical fight. Don't plan on it anytime soon either. Turn on, humor. Turn off. A turn off for me would definitely be overconfidence and just cockiness in general. It's just not a good look, and it's something I don't really ever have interest in. Reason you joined YouTube. So I am joining YouTube just because I think it's super fun to begin with. I don't know, probably none of you guys know this, maybe like Dominique and Kendall, but probably 4 years ago I used to make YouTube videos. I would do vlogs. Kendall was in a few. Shout out to you, Kendall. I would do outfit videos because that was when I was more into fashion, and I did a little bit of makeup, but not too many makeup videos. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing it. I didn't have crazy following. Nobody really watched my videos, but I just enjoyed doing it. I enjoy the whole filming process and editing, and you know, whenever I did occasionally connect with people, it was awesome. So I thought, why not kind of start it up again now that I'm in a different part of my life and I've gotten different interests, and hopefully this will be a way for me to kind of have a creative outlet and connect with people who have the same interests. Fears. So my fears are dying alone. Frogs are a huge fear of mine. I can deal with spiders, bugs, anything, but frogs, no. Running in a different direction. And darkness. I am scared of the dark. I mean, you guys can make fun of me, but I've seen way too many horror movies. I know how it happens. Last thing that made you cry. I cry at TV shows a lot. I cry at even commercials sometimes. I like crying. What can I say? I actually used to not cry at all. I kind of used to be a closed off, emotionless person. So maybe that's why I've been crying so much, because it kind of is all flowing and I'm allowing it to happen. I don't know, but the last time I cried was probably over like a cat video or something. Last book you read. The book that I am currently reading is You Are a Badass. And I'm horrible at reading, so I think I'm probably like 2 chapters in and it's taken me like weeks. I don't know. I don't think to pick up the book and read. I'm more, I guess, into techie stuff, so a lot of my time doesn't go towards reading. But so far it's really good and I really want to continue and finish it. Last show you watched. To be honest, it was probably Family Feud. We always have Family Feud on. We like a lot of kind of like horror shows, so American Horror Story, Walking Dead, Ash vs. Evil Dead. We were super into the Exorcist show. If you guys haven't watched that and you're into horror, I would definitely looking up the episodes and checking it out. It was incredible. But whenever we eat, we don't necessarily like to watch those shows, so we always throw on Family Feud because it's always playing on the Game Show Network. So the last show that I probably watched was Family Feud. Relationship between the last person you texted. The last person I texted and texted me is Carly. I went to Paul Mitchell with her, that's where I met her, and then we were roommates for a year. Shout out, girl. Say hi. Hi, Carly. Favorite food. So being vegetarian, I find that a type of food that I really can eat is Mexican food, and I love Mexican food. So I would say my favorite food ever is tacos, but I also gotta shout out fries. Who doesn't love a good potato? Last time you were insulted. I don't know. Maybe every night, because Chucky always shows more love to Matt. Like, Chucky's definitely more into Matt than me, so I guess that's kind of insulting. Then, last sport you played. I don't know that I've ever like truly played a sport. I go to the gym a lot and I used to swim when I was younger competitively, but I never really played like soccer or anything like that. I tried out for the volleyball team one year in middle school, I think, and didn't make it. So I go to the gym. My sport is the gym, I guess. So that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any other questions or video ideas, please leave them down below in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed learning about me a little bit more, and subscribe if you are able to or you'd like to see my future videos. I hope you guys had an awesome day so far, and I hope the rest is even better.